What's going on, guys? Welcome to my live stream of Suzerain. So, where did we last leave off? Not in a good spot, I think. Hopefully you guys are doing good today, staying motivated, hydrated. Oh man, so bloody tired. Too much stuff to do and I don't want to do any of it. Such is life. Love my black coffee. Where would I be without black coffee? Alright, so the major countries, there's no clicks, just this guy. Marine train slowly started to move. The train had been in service. Okay. Oh, okay. This guy was, the president of Lesbia was drunk on his way to this other country. So, this is my kind of guy. Mr. President. I want to have a quick chat before Miss Prime Minister Alvarez and gives you a heads up. Like I said, see, this is where if you couldn't get off the plane drunk, you go on the plane and say, Mr. President, do you have a really old bottle of scotch? Yes, of course! And then you just have it. You have as many as you can. And then when you leave the plane, trade deal or not, he's racked up with like, what, a $300,000 scotch bill. And you get away scot-free. How was the, and then reporters come over to him and be like, Mr. President, how was the trade deal? Well, I will say that's much money was consumed. Shrewd man. Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, Misty. He does look like he's all red, so. Although I knew he was the youngest state leader in the world, and I was surprised how long he looked. At his age, he wasn't the leader for not just any state. He was okay. President Rain, welcome to Perla. Good to have you here. I hear a lot about your successes. I try, Mr. Rain. I smelled a strong odor of alcohol. So you are here for the trade deal? Was it? Can you remind me? Ah, yes, right. Sorry, I've been just very busy lately. You know, being a president makes you pretty busy. Alright. I mean ATO. Would like to see Sorlin in our sphere. What do you think, Mr. Rain? So, this is the alliance that brings all its members together, United Economic and Defense Framework. We need that. Just the answer I wanted to hear. Damn, my lungs. We need to form a defensive pact against United Cortana and Eastern Meltipia until it's too late. They will attack eventually. Those we need to stop them before it's too late. Fogsland, the barbarians are preparing to evade China on false accusations. So, like, I have to do this. There is no if, ands, or buts. One, I need the economic help. Great deal, economic help, because we're about to go collapse. Two, when he says Vagsland is going to invade Helgeland, I don't know how to pronounce that, whatever. Heland, my other ally controls this country. I can't break off. I can't tell him, like, hey, you need to, like, let that island go. I can't do that because obviously I can't in this game. So we're allies. So once these guys invade, right, it's going to be me and that small little country that I'm allied with against this massive, huge country, right? But if I join this ATO thing, that it's not only they're attacking this island and me and this little small country, they're attacking a massive alliance of nations. Will you defend our continent against the blight of communism? I say I possess the mind of a man who understands business. I offer you an alliance. Together we will shield the continent against... Alright, not to mention that you have Arcasia's full backing. Alright, the most powerful ally you can have in this era. Perfect, brilliant. You don't know how valuable you are, Mr. Rain. You just saved your country from... Yeah, I know. I'll personally talk to Mr. Walker to let him know of his achievement. Hey, what? No, I don't get a drink? This is effed up. That's an alcoholic coming onto my train, and he doesn't even offer me a drink? You know, you could offer me, like, even a beer. Dude, I'm gonna have to rethink this alliance, man. To rethink this alliance. Who does not offer a scotch? Would you like a scotch? That's it. It's simple. How about letting me attend those other matters with, you know, with you, with a glass, you know, of the finest Scotch single malt. Alright, this is gonna hit the news big time. Which brings the two economies closer through an economic partnership as well as militaries with a new military alliance. The Swordland has been... So this changes everything. This huge alliance, which was easy to get. I love that guy, man. See, when you talk to somebody that drinks a lot, right? All that bullshit goes away because there are much more important things. So the Minister of Defense, who is gonna kind of do a coup against me, I think that's on the wayside. He's not gonna be able to do that now because if he does, obviously my allies are gonna be like, dude, we need President Rain. Your ass is gonna be in a sling now. So the internal threats are gone. My economy, which is on the brink of collapse, is going to improve drastically now. The threat of war with these guys, gone. And if the war does come, right, I'm much more prepared. And then the other guys, Rumbad, whatever their name is, if they invade, no big deal. Like I said, it's good to have friends in hot places. Nice, very nice. I don't want to. I'm gonna see if I can skip that. Nope, I have to. Oh wow. I bid you welcome to the Grand Nostalgia Trip, hosted by... Feeling sentimental? Even that. We might use it again soon. What is this? What kind of bottle? That's my boy. Huh. Old coin, sheet of paper. All right. And staggered to the side afterwards. He had a little bit more than me. I messed up ants. I messed up big time. Yeah, I figured. I can't fault you for that. Then again, I don't know how. I mean, I don't know how Evelyn looks, but she's gorgeous, man. Even animated. I was just actually going through Amazon's movies, and I remember looking at the cover. One of the movies there available was the movie Cool, with that guy that oh man, Brad Pitt, I think. Yeah, Brad Pitt, and that animated, girl. I remember watching that movie. I was like, man, she's hot. I was a kid back then. One thing led to another. That's looked up. If somebody, like, if you ever have like a partner that says, what happened, that's kind of like the universal saying that I slept with somebody. One thing led to another. You don't even need to say I slept with that person, or I had sex or anything like that. You can just say one thing led to another, and that's it's amazing how that. Oh. Oh. I'm sure there's like a way that I'm not saying that I would do this, but like I'm sure there was a way in this conversation to like saying, "How could you do this to me? You are a failure." All this, and then he does something rash like jump off the roof. But Oh, she was silent for so long she might have hung up. Whatever you have to say, it won't change my mind. Do you know Peter at all? Really know him? Olivia wasn't the first and she won't be the last. They're all... I thought I could help curb his impulse, but it obviously wasn't true. Look at him going after secretaries, kitchen staff, kitchen aides. Remember Brenda, what to do, what they haven't... Oh, he went after Brenda. When the president asked them for sex, they might lose their job. Whoa, what do they have in common? When the vice president asked them for sex, they might lose their job if they refuse. Does he say that? Does he actually do that? I hope he doesn't say that. I mean, you know, some people just don't, you know, I mean, it is what it is, you know. Oh, look at my economy. It doubled in performance because of that alliance. Wow. That's awesome. That is awesome-ing. I've had a good reason to believe you're vice president in your sector. Well, you knew and you didn't come to me with this information. Oh gosh, give me a break. On its own, given Mr. Vectorin's established reputation. What? Oh crap. Miss Suno. Who is... That secretary? The secretary? No way. With President stick up his ass off. Whoa, 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 hold on. Relax, Liv. Nobody's working that hard with President stick up his ass off and... Dude! Whether you had drinks or not, that is... Did he tell you how it's going to go over there? Do you think there's a chance they'll form an alliance? Jeez. And then what happened? Gee, I wonder what happened. I don't realize you'd be eating so early. I'm so sorry, Mr. President. I was foolish and Petra was so nice to me, but it's over now. Nobody ever needs to know. We're referring to you being an intelligent agent for Rumsberg. But are you feeling alright? Pardon me, Mr. Gallup. Are you feeling alright? Mr. Student, indulge me for a moment. Why were you in... What were you doing? If you must know, I was working at Cigarette Girl. Oh, okay. See, but the only thing about it is, like, over here, why is she asking it? Did he tell how it's going over? Do you think there's a chance they'll form an alliance? I mean, there's one part that thinks to me like, maybe she's just curious about the administration and where we're going, right? But why would she be concerned so much about matters of state like that? I told you, wait, how do you know about that? Oh. I have reason to believe she's been relaying information from Rumsberg. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. I believe this that along with the Rumsberg whistleblower administrator that there is a spy in the palace, certain gaps in this. Yeah, but you can't bug the vice president's office, dude. Especially you didn't get authorization from me. If I may, Mr. President, I've been paying attention to what goes on in the palace, not because I'm some sort of double-edged, but and from what I've seen, this man has been attempting to undermine your vice president at every turn, perhaps. I don't know. What the frack should I do? Honestly. Because I caught her right there. She said something before my guy came in. I told you. Wait. How do you know about that? Oh, maybe she meant that. That was a surprise too, her being recorded. I don't know. There is no evidence to say. Just tell me, do I have your permission to launch an investigation into Miss Suno? Just to be safe. Wondering what I said. Oh, crap. Oh, that was quick. I have a feeling. Okay, good. Oh. It's hard without a background check. It's his brain had any big fly. Check this out. Had any of Mr. Vex blood flow been directed to his brain? I'm going to murder them both. Yeah. I'm gonna have to castrate it. I don't know how concrete this evidence is. This is a big freaking deal, dude. You don't understand. They don't match. How much do I trust him, though? What if he's the actual mole? So I must let Mr. Vector No. You can share the blame, but you have to prepare for your public opinion too. But please take a moment to think about this. Mr. Wagner put you in danger by failing to order a background check. So he betrayed your confidence to a woman with whom he was committing adultery. I don't know. The thing about Peter is, one, he had the affair. Yes. But, you know, I mean, that's just life. I mean, come on, politicians are just like, you know, regular people, you know. They do stupid stuff, right? They obviously have affairs, you know. Look at Bill Clinton, right, in the Oval Office. You know, stuff happens, you know. So I'm not going to fault him for that, you know. It's just bad decision. A mistake. He was sharing secrets, like he got the alliance. I don't think that's that big of a deal, though. But the thing that really pissed me off, stick up his butt. That kind of pisses me off. But he really hasn't done anything. I'm just gonna blame this lady. Is there something you need, Mr. President? Why do you call me in here, sir? You are under arrest for this on the suspicion of treason. Please come with me. I won't say another word without my lawyer present. Jeez. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's effed up. You're a sad old drunk and a lousy lay. Wow. Honestly, if I were a rum barista, I barely have to do a thing. You two have... Wow. 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 That's crazy. Shit. You're on your own, Mr. President. Certain officials failed to conduct the necessary background checks that would have prevented her from infiltrating. Using advanced document forging technology managed to pass our rigorous background checks. Please rest assured that this traitor will be brought to... Despite the efforts to undermine this, we are strong, unified, and capable as ever. Mr. Vector, I have credible sources saying that you personally oversaw Mr. Hunter and may have been carrying on an inappropriate relationship with her. Yeah, I have a feeling my source is him. I'm gonna give him one more chance. You can't F up like this, man. You cannot, dude. One more fair, dude. One more of this crap. That's it. You're out. Because if this happens again, I'm out. I'll be striving for my presidency if this happens again, obviously. If it happens again, I can try to sweep it under the rug, fire him, you know, kind of thing. Just want to thank you for agreeing to meeting with me. I've been dreaming about this ever since I volunteered with the Swordish League of Women. Can't believe the moment's finally here. I hope you're right. First off, Mr. President, I wish to thank you for pushing a decree on establishing gender equality in education. You know this is something I've been trying to accomplish since my appointment as minister. The situation in public schools was disturbing for me. With that said, we will still have a long way to go before the Swordish women are able to enjoy the same rights and privileges as men, or even as the same counterparts in Arcasia. We've been lagging behind this for decades, and this is only a moral issue. I've been seeing resolutions. Okay. I have seen enough revolutions in the world to understand the main driver of any change: money. What are you talking? Law dictates that women earn the same wages as men in respective fields. My research shows that this led to a 15.5 increase in productivity. You could say this had a direct influence on their superpower status. Arcasia passed laws ensuring maternity leave rights, child daycare centers, tax deductions for working families. In turn, they experienced a 12.6% productivity boost and a flourishing economy. Both countries also have significant lower... Okay, our minister has thus far failed to put Sordland... Okay, she'll lean back in the chair. Yeah. The two of us talked it over on measures we believe are most urgently needed. Equal treatment in the workplace. Right now, sort of pay gaps. You know, it's crazy. We still have pay gaps right now. Really. 2021. You believe that? I'm going to start them because they don't make a living wage. Being passed from emotion. We would also introduce quotas to get more women into positions of power in the assembly, for instance, or on the boards of corporations. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Why are you looking at me strangely? I mean, we're gonna do that. They have a point. Because we don't do quotas, that's the thing. I think that's taking a 1-2 step. Oh, really? There's always problems, man. I guess that's what being president is, just trying to solve those problems. I'm gonna do this. It's true having children never... There we go. That covers all subjects. What are your thoughts so far? I'm not sure I can risk passing along so close to election. If we can pull this off before elections, Raymond. I want to establish a commission on women's rights in Swordsland with me as its head. Whoa. How about maybe the First Lady as its head? I'm just saying. Because when you say stuff like, I'm going to be the head, it feels a little like... My responsibility will be to make speeches. Okay. Okay, good. I like that. I know, but a watered-down version would be better than nothing. One more thing to consider before making your decision. This could help silence any of the pungle regarding your vice president and Olivio. You have the chance to be a hero. Well, obviously. I'm gonna make the right decision. Even if you lose the election, right? Like, if this guy loses the election, he still has his marriage. If I went against all these things, you think that marriage will last after the presidency? Something is much more important than the presidency. Marriage would be one of them. Yeah, why not? Which one is the sword? Hold on. No, which one is this? Factions. No, international. What the heck is this? Swordish League, the NGO, Swordish League. I don't know if that's the good ones like my wife is on, or the people that are trying to go against. Because there was a group that was going against. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to... My wife would be like, how could you donate our money when I'm trying to fight? Blah, 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 blah. I don't want to deal with that. Alright. What about Cabinet? I know she's... Where's Nia? Lilius. Yeah. Is that her? No. There we go. Alright. Is she running this party right here? I forgot there's a search here. Hold on. Swordish. Oh, it's not even in here. Daggone. League. Whatever. I'll just give the money. I'm hoping it's the right one. Alright. Mediation of dispute in... Okay. Oh, crap. Crap. This guy and that person. This is unacceptable. How dare the police meddle in their affairs? It was your men who started this ridiculousness and meddle with the ongoing police. Oh, jeez. Oh, Petra's here. Can you handle this so I can get the frack out? Whoa, that's a threat. I don't like you. Was tasked with... Who the heck is Mr... Oh, okay. So we immediately sent our police unit to catch and find the drugs in the compound. Mr. Lancia did not notify us that they were also moving against the same target. Jeez. So wait, who's out of whose jurisdiction? I did nothing of that sort. We followed a gang that was active in the city, and the investigation was completely related to that. I think this was the last drop. Internal security matters should be handled by the Ministry of Interior. We are called the Ministry of Interior for a reason. We can't let any more of these screw-ups happen again. I want them to be transferred. Woman, are you... Wow. I believe I just told you the fix to the problem, Mr. Vice President. Well, but... It's absolutely... I won't hand over to Germany to her out of the question. Alright, so before we do anything stupid, I want to go read about the Germandi again. Because this is getting so fracked up, I'll tell you. There we go. Alright, so is an armed law enforcement. It's law enforcement, so it has nothing to do with the military, right? It's not like the MPs, which maintains security, safety, and public order in the rural regions of Saarland and executes the duties ascribed to it by other laws. Which was established in 1889 and has survived today. After the Republic was proclaimed, the Germani stations began to serve people in the remote in addition to security and public order duties. During Sol's term, the most people began to identify with the state itself. Police forces do not have the right equipment and reach to cover rural areas like the Germandi does. Look, police forces have certain units that are capable of conducting similar operations. Now I see what is going on here. If you did, there's no way that the police have arrived at the right time of a month-long search and the exact day and minute of... She bit her lip, too. Jeez. Look, if you lied about it, I'll find out and your ass is out the door. This goes beyond that. I'm going to transfer to the Ministry of the Interior because they're a police force. They're not the military, or they shouldn't be part of the military. If they're doing... The military should not be a law enforcement agency. It's a broadsword. That's it. It's not a scalpel. Because I will fire your asses in a heartbeat. Briefing on the current healthcare situation. I thought we went over that like 3 times. All right, let me look at the news, see what's up. All right, Germany transferred to the... Oh. That's not bad. Spy jail following confusing press conference. That double agent will face a life in prison for her actions. Wow. Okay, cool. So I did the right organization. Radical. President Rain made an unusually large out-of-pocket donation. Yeah, now I'm broke. Some of Rain's defenders argue that this issue has always been on his agenda, but had to take a backseat as other more urgent priorities. And geopolitical. Who cares? What are you going to do now? You ain't going to be able to do nothing. Dude, I'm obsessed with this game, man. I wake up, I think about this game. I go to sleep, I think about this game. You're the healthcare guy? Okay. Shouldn't take more than a day. Or maybe 2. So we have concluded our report for the year. Thanks to allocated funds, we have improved the healthcare in the country overall, have used the resource to begin a comprehensive healthcare reform. We have more patients treated, less waiting times, higher treatment quality. That's good. We are currently on the right path to challenge even Lesbia or Vaxil in the matter, but we are not there yet. However, give it a few more years and we might even surpass them. Good. The investments we poured into our rural health facility has paid off greatly. The quality of care increased due to the upgraded equipment. Very good. Needs more effort, but to be completely solved. All these efforts resulted in clear increase of quality. Very good. Now that I've given you a short summary. Oh, gosh. Confidential. Oh, gosh. Here we go. Take a look. Oh, come on. How bad is it? There is a cure. Vaccination was recently invented by United Cortana, by a doctor, and the formula has been made available for free in the entire world. No matter what people think about United Cortana, if the same thing happened in Arcasia, we would be paying for the same price. Thanks the people who produce this vaccine, but I'm afraid simply having a vaccine won't help. We need to make sure they're administered. We need to implement a nationwide mandatory polio vaccine policy. Mandatory? You know how people are with that stuff, man. We're a free country. This is important right here. If I force people to get mandatory shots, you know how they're gonna flip out, especially like religious groups. They're gonna flip out. So I can't do that. They will flip the F out. You know that they will. And they're going to be out in the streets. It's going to cause much more problems. We'll wait. Oh, gosh, seriously? Alright, just this last one, huh? The effort to bring fairness to trade and commerce in Toronto is led by a visionary small business owner who sued in an unfair competition bid and won in court. You can tell me his name. I mean, that would be... There's a significant budget left in the Ministry of Health that we can spend on several different programs in order to improve healthcare in Swordsland future. Funds can be used to create medical scholarships, build a state-of-the-art medical school, give free eye tests or dental care. Which one? State-of-the-art medical school would be good. Start medical scholarship. I think the medical school would be best. Good. Whoa, look at that! I'm halfway there. Whoa! Living on a prayer, baby. Halfway there. So I'm just kind of curious, since I got the economy so far now, right? Can I get like a little what kind of thing? Like, hey, Mr. President, you're doing an awesome job. The economy has bounced back. Because when it was at 1, everybody was like, hey, we're about to fall apart. Dude, Mr. President, what's going on? Kind of thing. How about, giving me some props? I'm saying just a little. What? Whoa. Wanton Ashraf was a Bludish carpenter who was killed by Swordish soldiers during his protest against the construction of this. His death and subsequent chaos that escalated between the protests and the source. He became his... According to many sources, he was respected. He's active when Swordish came to the village to force the villagers out. He refused to leave his home. He took part. I'll go by myself. Here we go. Let's hope all the stuff that I did has kind of like chilled any anger. Show up ease tensions. Chants and shouting. Oh, that's not good. Free. Oh, gosh, come on. Dude, all this stuff. Welcome to Arazan, Mr. President. Shall we move to the sanctuary then? Let's go. Okay. Oh, what's it do? Oh, wow, everybody's quiet. I share your hatred. I feel it too. I assure you, like a red hot metal. I assure you this administration will do its absolute. He is right. I feel responsible and ashamed for the actions. The responsibility falls on all our shoulders because we don't have anyone but each other. What does that mean? Oh shit. I thought I was... I don't think the people will ever forget this. So it's time to go. Wow. Okay. That was good. I mean, that hopefully, you know, alleviated some, you know. And, you know, I mean, honestly, I chose the hug thing mainly because, truth be told, we are all brothers and sisters. I mean, we're all human beings, right? A blood versus a sword. We both have lungs, we both have legs, you know, we both have a liver, we both have a brain, we both have teeth, right? We're the same in essence. We just have different beliefs, you know. And I go according to a previous video that I mentioned that it's like when we have first contact, and one day, it probably won't be in my lifetime, maybe in 100 years, maybe in 300 years, maybe in 1,000 years, when first contact actually happens, I think it will be a transformative experience for humanity. I think humanity will start realizing, oh crap, there is a whole universe of other life forms out there. Maybe, you know, this guy being from a different part of the world, being a different color, doesn't mean much because we're both human. You know, I think that's what will happen. You know, and I use the military as an example. I said it in a previous video. Is when you're in the military, right? I've noticed that, like, how do I put it? If you have multi-branches working together, so you have, like, let's say the Army National Guard, Air National Guard, Marine Corps, right? They will all kind of segregate themselves into each own group, right? So the Army National Guard will hang out with the Army National Guard, Air National Guard will hang out with the Air National Guard. Now, when you expand that, right, and you include, let's say, allied nations, right, you'll notice the Army, Air National Guard, and Marine Corps will start kind of like, you know, grouping together and talking. and not kind of congregating with the Allied forces, with like the other foreign troops. You start noticing that, and I think that I think that's what happens, like, I mean, you see this in the military a lot. Like, if you have, I forgot a good example, but I guess that's my best example. I've seen it in the military where you have, two units together, and they're like different parts of the, parade field or whatever, right? But if you have a different branch there, those two units are now together because, like, hey, we're Army National Guard, and those guys are Marines. Like, they're Marines, we're soldiers. And then, if you go further than that and you include like foreign troops, like Allied troops, Marines and Army and Air National Guard will all kind of like huddle together and just BS together. You start noticing that. Anton, morning. I want to provide you with some quick updates on the current political situation. He almost concluded a plan for the next steps we can take for improving the economy. He said he wanted to solidify the plan before it is presented to you. He will schedule a meeting soon to cover over options. All right. Seriously? Okay. Well, okay. Thank you. All right. Appreciate it. At least it's, staying out of trouble. Chapter 3. Now we're going to chapter 4. Checkmate. What does that mean? Are we talking about war? I don't know how many chapters are. Oh, that was interesting. What kind of sound was that? Oh, crap. I need to get in touch with the freaks up north. Fracker. The Assembly, in cooperation with the Commission on Status of Women, passes the following laws. Section 1 criminalizes domestic violence that occurs against women. This is the good thing, right? Criminalize domestic violence that occurs against women. Okay, so this is the good one, because the last couple things you sent me were bad. Like, were done by that crazy nationalist front whatever guy. Subsection 1 gives state protection to abused women. Good. Section 2 nice. Good. Okay, very good. Affirms that the education system should provide equal. Good. Okay. This better. Alright, good. Watch this pop up to like 10. Is there anything else? Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Oh, cool. I have to go try calling mother tomorrow. Yeah, okay, bye. What? Didn't give me an option to... turn down pizza with the president? Well, I would go home too. I mean, my family's number one. Abortion females are enrolled and is getting closer to half the student body with more than 1 million enrollments recorded. Very good. The highest share on record. Very good. The Fair Trade has begun work in assessing trade regulators. The first act of the commission will be to create new trade regulation and balance import and export. Very good. Good stuff is happening. I think we even went past the halfway point. I gotta send more money to the police. That's my next thing I'm gonna do. Antel Rock prison. The Rock. Alright. Wrote an open letter. A new set of laws meant to grant equal. They complain that the mandatory paid maternity leave will encourage everyone, costing them vast amounts of money, to say nothing of the requirement that female employees must now be paid as much as their male counterparts. Wow. Historic moment for source women is good. Very good. Uh-oh, here we go. Election campaign ramps up. Okay. So, this is going to be interesting because, dang, my budget went down again. All right. Newly proposed bill will amend Section 3 of the 1923 Legal Transactions Act that allowed the legalization of transactions which occur in non-registered businesses or other entities, like single persons, if the parties delivered accurate documentation of financial authority. This created a legal loophole for prostitution. Oh. Hold on. The Human Dignity Bill will protect common decency and prevent the violation of moral principles that occur in the act of prostitution by making it an illegal offense. This is a tough one. The other ones are like givers. This one's a tough one. There's a lot of moral issues with this. Obviously, there's a lot of moral issues with this. People don't go into prostitution because they want to, right? I understand that. So if they're supporting a family and the only means to support that family is that, now are they criminals? If they can't get a job, I mean, there's a part in, I think, Arizona, right? Las Vegas, where it is legal, I think. Isn't it legal in the Netherlands too? Look, this is a tough one. If I sign it, it makes prostitution legal. It punishes people for that crime. question becomes is people don't go into prostitution because they want to. They do it for a reason. A lot of times it's because they need to feed their family. They don't have enough money. They can't get a job. Whatever it may be, they go into that to survive and to feed their family. By punishing them, right, I'm making it more difficult for them to feed their family. So I'm going to veto that. And here comes the whole news parade. Would have been sex work becomes okay, at least the radical newspaper. Oh, it's that guy that hugged. Using all 8 British members. Oh, okay, cool. As I said earlier, we've been working on this bill for a long time, Mr. President. I've always done my best to represent my people and kept getting blocked in the Assembly. We can't have the same thing happen again. I've always brought my people's concerns to the Assembly, raised my voice whenever our rights were in question. We fought to have the Assembly to have at least have a proper discussion, but all we get is disrespect. MPs shouting racial slurs. Oh, wow. It's not only the National Front, it's the USP. Crap. That's my party. I don't remember a time when Mrs. Tory allowed me to finish a speech. The Assembly does not take independence seriously. We need your help. It's time to undo the mistakes of sort against its citizens. I only ask you to make a single step. Our proposal aims to form a committee for minority rights, was banned from politics for its alleged connection. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is easy. So we have your support. Thank you, Mr. President. See, easy. Sir, I'm sorry, I thought your meeting was over. Mr. President has already decided. We can call it over, Mr. Great. Then one of our newest campaign advisors has some plans for the election. He's waiting for us. Let's go. All right. Cools. That was easy. By decree. I think somebody just came in the house. I'm not expecting anybody to come home till like later this evening. That's weird. Oh, maybe it's the neighbors. That's what happens when you have neighbors on both sides. Just thinking maybe it's my mother-in-law bringing the kids home. Whatever. If I hear something else, I'll go out and do some recon. Sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate on like the noises. It's the neighbors or somebody downstairs. It's somebody downstairs. I can hear people when they come up the stairs. I can freaking charge them. The thing I'm worried about is because a lot of times my wife leaves the house She doesn't lock. She doesn't close the door properly, so it doesn't like click. I didn't check before. Whatever. I don't think. I haven't heard anything in a couple of minutes, so. Alright, the act revoked the ban on the British, which was previously closed. Very good. Oh, wow. You know, aren't you supposed to be kind of, impartial? I guess you're not. You know, I should have a weapon in this room. I never have a weapon in the freaking room that I'm... Stand by. I'm gonna go secure the house. Dude, fuck!
What the fuck, John?
Dude. Wow. Dude. Wow.
Why have you not answered me all day?
Whew. All right, so that was freaking crazy. So I wasn't expecting anybody until like 7 p.m. It's 2 o'clock now. Whew. And so I opened the door, and as I open the door, there's, how do I position it? Is like there's a wall to my right as I open the door, and as I take another step forward, you know, it goes to the staircase, and my wife was right there in the corner. And my first instinct, mind you, this, ever since the military, I was learned to attack. So, I didn't, but like I almost like literally made contact with my wife to. I was like, dude, what are you doing home? You're like supposed to be home at like 7, and she's telling me like she wasn't feeling good, and they were calling. She came home because she kept calling the house and my cell phone, which is downstairs. Nobody's picking up. They were worried something happened to me. Jeez, man, like my blood is still rushing. Like I was literally halfway to like land, like literally halfway to like London, and I stopped myself like, what the fuck? I thought someone was about to jump me right there. Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. Okay? Shit. All right, I'm gonna close this live stream. Shit. I gotta go apologize to her again. Daggone. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. I'm just gonna make it clear that please, if you are coming home, say recruit on deck or wife on deck. You know, just. People do that. Like, they'll come in the house, like, I'll be upstairs, and I'm not expecting anybody, and, you know, hear somebody running up the stairs racing, and I'm like, and yeah, I remember it was the little one last time, and I jumped, and, like, I was ready to go, you know, I didn't lunge at them, but I, like, got my dukes up, and I was looking for my weapon, and I'm like, what did you do at home? She's like, I came home. I'm like, you scared the F out of me. I thought it was somebody breaking the house. And, you know, in Brooklyn, that happens a lot, right? Someone broke into my grandma's house one time. I think they broke into our house one time, right? You always got to be, like, ready, you know, like, normal, you know. Happens a lot, you know. Somebody broke into, when I was living on my own, somebody broke into to our house. I remember coming home and the whole freaking thing was, you know, the master lock, the thing that you chain up, that thing was ripped right open. The door was open. Like, you got to be, I guess I haven't, like, they're not used to that down here. And I keep telling them, like, listen, you got to understand, like, where I'm from, like, if, you know, if I hear sounds and nobody's supposed to be home for like another couple hours, like the first thing I think of is like somebody broke into the apartment again, you know? So, daggone. Shit. I need a drink. Shit. Alright, frack me. Wow. Alright, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I need a drink. I will catch you in the next one.